Memorial Stadium with a crowd of anxious fans hosting this football game. This is a great day for football, and we're anxious to get this game underway between the Oklahoma Sooners and the Bulldogs of Fresno State. Hi to all of you out there. I'm Brad Nessler, and helping me with the call today, Kirk Herbstreit and Lee Corso. The college football season continues, and I got to tell you, Lee and Kirk, I am ready for this game.
Fresno State
is going to need a game plan today to slow down this running back, because he will certainly be the focal point of this offense. He's not going to wow you with his shifty moves, but he's a very tough north and south ball carrier who is very good at earning the tough yards.
Let's send it down to midfield for the Coke Zero coin toss. Fresno State lines up to kick this one off, and we're just about set to get underway. Kicks it off, and this game is underway. Gathered in at the 6. He makes it out maybe to the 26-yard line. And now we get to see this offense for the first time as they head out onto the field. They'll go to work at the 26-yard line. 1st and 10. The defensive backs moving in closer. Tackle around the 36-yard line.
Heck, they might as well keep throwing it the whole game if they're going to make big plays like that.
1st down, 10 to go. Ball on the 36-yard line. Ace backfield. Slings it out there, incomplete.
Number 1, the intended receiver on the play.
2nd down, 10 yards to go. Ball on their own 36. I formation here. Looks like we've got an injured player down there. Can't tell who it is yet. We've got a 3rd and 6. Ball on the 40-yard line. One-man backfield. Going over the middle, intercepted. And he's tackled right around the 36-yard line. Spectacular play there by the linebacker to come away with that interception.
I don't even think the quarterback saw him on that play. He was right there waiting for the ball.
1st and 10. Ball on the 36-yard line. They line up in the jumbo set. Tackle made at the 32. The halfback runs for 4 yards. It's 2nd and 5 here. Ball on the 32. They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. He ignores the footsteps and makes the catch. They brought the house on that one.
And this kid shows a lot of poise and moxie in the pocket. He knew he was going to get hit, but he hung in there and delivered the ball with accuracy.
They find themselves in the red zone for the first time today. Tackle at the 16. They got 4 yards on that one. The 2nd down and 7 to go. Ball on the 16. From the gun. It's intercepted. Not a good decision there. Why'd he even throw that pass?
Well, this is a good job by the corner of sitting back and reading the quarterback's eyes. Good job of disguising coverage as well.
This cornerback is a gamer. He comes to play every game.
1st down, 10 yards to go. Ball on their own 7. Single back set, 3 wide receivers. Gives it to the back. And he's taken down at the 11-yard line. He carries the ball for 3, maybe 4 yards. 2nd down and 7. Ball on their own 11. They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. Drops back to pass. Wants to go long and does. And that was the second time he's been picked off in this half.
Well, I can tell you as a quarterback, you never want to throw any interceptions at all, but most of all, you want to avoid throwing picks early in the game.
Why is that?
Because it gets you out of your rhythm early. And once you're out of your rhythm, bad things start to happen to your offense.
First down, 10 to go. 10 yards to the end zone. And we got a new man in there, running back. Runs it right and can't get away. Nice tackle. Not a lot on that one.
No gain on the play.
Second down. Threatening inside the 10. There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. Can't find anyone open. And he's tackled right around the 8-yard line. They'll get 2 on that one. It's third down, and they're only 7 yards away from the end zone. They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. He scrambled. He's in trouble. Brought down.
He took too much time. You got to be more aware in the pocket.
Fourth down. They'll line up the kicking team. This one is about 25 yards away. And the field goal is good.
And that's exactly what you want to see from your defense before the half. That's something they can build on.
Fresno State gets set to kick this one away. And it's off. Tries to get around the corner. They'll bring him down at the 46. And the offense will take the field, and they're certainly hoping to do better than they did on their last drive, which ended with a turnover.
Do you think this quarterback is rattled a little bit after that last pick?
He better not be, because it's early in the game, and if he loses his composure, then this team can be in for a very long game. I think he's going to be all right, Coach.
Looks like we've got an injured player down there. Can't tell who it is yet. Second down, about 12 yards to go. Backup quarterback into the game now to call the signals. Straight ahead on the give. There's nowhere to run though. 3-yard gain by the running back. Third down, and they need to get it inside the 44. The defensive back's moving in closer. The defense comes up tight on the coverage. Got a man. Watch out here. And he's tackled in the open field. Fourth down, Coach.
Yeah, they just didn't get enough yardage on that pass.
It's fourth down. The punter comes on the field, getting ready to send one off. It's away, and it's a booming punt. Little too much leg into that punt. They'll bring it out to the 20. So before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. They're packed in tight on the line. On the ground with the tailback. They'll bring him down at the 28. A nice job by the offensive line, and they pick up a gain of 8. They line up in the jumbo set. Takes it right and brought down right away. And the halfback's got nowhere to go.
Solid stop there by the corner on that one. I'll tell you, I love to see a cornerback willing to step up and make tackles like that.
He's on the run. Now he's going to run, and watch out. Knocked out of bounds at the 44. And that'll give him another first down.
Excellent job there, Brad, of running the football. That was good execution by this offense.
They come out in a goal line set. Gets the ball here and brought down in the backfield.
They sure shut down the halfback on that play.
Boy, they were in the backfield in a hurry. The back just had no space to run the football.
And a new halfback checks into the game. Can't find anyone open. Tackle made at the 45. Not too bad a pass there.
Nope, not at all. That time he puts enough air under this thing to fill that big blip up there. but somehow it came down on target, and he got a nice little gain out of it.
And they'll run him again. And they make the stop at about the 33-yard line. So they keep it on the ground, and they get their third first down of the drive.
Yeah, this is a pretty good-looking drive, don't you think, Coach?
Yes, sir. The offense is in rhythm right now. They're running well and blocking well.
And they're wearing down this defense. The longer a drive goes, the more the advantage goes to the offense.
That'll do it. Very good first quarter of action. Our score here at Oklahoma Memorial, Fresno State 3, Oklahoma nothing. Fresno State is up by 3. Gives it off, and he's taken down around the 30-yard line. A couple, maybe 3 yards on that run. 2nd and 7. And this is the 8th play of the drive. They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. He heaves it to the end zone. Throws to the halfback. Touchdown. That was some kind of catch and run by the halfback.
That was a mismatch that the offense took advantage of. He completely burned the defender for the score.
And he adds the extra point. And now we're going to take a look at the Pontiac drive summary. Fresno State gets set to kick this one away. He sends it downfield. Gathered in at the 6. And he's tackled at the 36. Time once again for this offense to come back out and start another drive. 1st and 10. Ball on their own 36. The defense comes up tight on the coverage. The defense is lined up with an abundance of DBs. I count 7 on the field. But there's a player down. Sure what happened. First down, 10 to go. The defensive backs moving in closer. They'll work from the shotgun. And he's got his receiver. It's the sophomore. Couldn't shake free from a nice tackle there.
Everybody in zone coverage was yelling, "Run!" And the quarterback was able to pick them apart to keep this drive alive.
Single back set, 3 wide receivers. Gets the ball here and brought down to the backfield.
The safety made the tackle behind the line of scrimmage. I recommend to the offensive coordinator a little play action and throw the fade route where the safety used to be.
That's right, Lee. These guys are shooting up there when they see run, and it only takes one time to catch him out of position and take it to the house.
And we'll take a break while the injured player is attended to. Third and a couple. Ball on the 32. The defense comes up tight on the coverage. The defense has about 7 defensive backs on the field. Fires incomplete to the fullback. And this brings up an interesting situation.
If you have faith in your kicker, then I'd take the 3 points here. Otherwise, I'd probably just give it to my halfback and let him put his head down and try to get the first.
They come out with a big set. They're showing blitz. And we got an injured player on the field. They'll take over at the 33-yard line. It's 1st and 10. They'll use a 4-4 defense here. They hand it off. Brought down around the 37-yard line. He picks up 4 yards on the carry. 2nd down and 6. Ball on the 37. They'll work from the shotgun. Can't find anyone open. He's hit and taken down. That'll be a first down on the 6-yard pass.
Two things went right on this play. One, the receiver got open. And two, the quarterback got him the ball. Combine the two, and you got yourself a first down.
When this kid rolls out of the pocket to his left, he's much more effective at finding the open guy. A 2-yard run by the halfback.
Gain of 2 on the play.
2nd and 9 coming up here. Ball on the 45. There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. He steps up at about the 49. The defense provided good pressure on the play, but they just weren't able to get to the quarterback that time.
And he did a good job of not forcing the play. It was a simple throw and a good catch for a 6-yard gain.
Long ball, right side. He can't spin out of that tackle, and he's brought down. And they badly needed that interception.
It's sure going to help. If they can march down the field and score, watch out. We might have a game here.
We've got a 1st and 10. There are 7 defensive backs on the field in this defense. They go with a run. Gets to about the 41-yard line. 3 yards there on the play.
3-yard gain on the play.
2nd down, 7 yards to go. Ball on their own 41. The defense is waiting on the pass. They're in the quarters defense. He's taken down at the 47. 6-yard pickup.
Gain of 6 on the play.
3rd down, a yard to go. They come out in a goal line set. They hand it off. To the 20, to the 10, and he's all the way in for the touchdown. Oh my, what a run that was.
Oh, I'll tell you what, this kid is incredible. He's got the moves, the speed, the power. He's the total package.
Here's the point after to try to cut this to a 3-point game. And he adds the extra point. That score leads us to our Pontiac drive summary. Oklahoma gets set to kick this one away. He boots it deep downfield. Brought down at the 27-yard line. An interception cut this offense last drive short, so I think they're going to be looking for a little more success right here.
And we'll see how aggressive this defense is when they come back out. I wouldn't be surprised if they kept up the pressure to try to fluster this quarterback some more.
He scrambles, rolls right, runs with it, and he's got room. Out of bounds at about the 49. And he gets a big gain on the run.
Good awareness here by the ball carrier to step out of bounds and conserve some clock.
There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. Can't find anyone open. They'll bring him down at the 40.
If they keep this up, they're not going to see a 3rd down all drive.
They come out in a goal line set. They'll work the right side. He makes it out to maybe the 39-yard line. And the halfback runs for the first.
The reason that play was successful is simple. They got a good push up front. All the back had to do was run past that little yellow line right there.
Steps out of bounds around the 34-yard line. A 5-yard quarterback scramble. 2nd down and 6. Ball on the 34. And we got the backup in there now at running back. Scrambling around. Runs with it, and he's got room. And they push him out at the 10. They pick up another first, guys.
Great job here converting and keeping this defense on the field. They're getting very tired.
First down on the 10-yard line. They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. He's going to try and scramble. Now he's going to run and watch out. Great call by the offensive coordinator.
Big-time play, taking that ball all the way in. Maybe the defense wasn't expecting a run.
He makes the PAT. So we take a moment to check out the Pontiac drive summary. Fresno State is lining up to kick this one off. And this one's away. He'll return it from the 1. Across the 30. Oh, he got nailed on that one. Well, guys, they got a touchdown on their last drive.
And you know, Brad, they stuck to the running game, and it proved to be very effective on that last drive.
If they keep running the football like they have been, then we may see another 6 points on the board real soon.
Drops back to pass. Got it to the senior. Here's an opening. Down the sideline. He's all the way. Touchdown. They made a great connection there for the touchdown, didn't they, fellas?
Boy, the quarterback threw a strike to the wide receiver. He caught it and took it all the way.
Boy, what a dangerous combination. You can't say enough about how good that throw was. The quarterback put that one right on the money.
To draw within a field goal. And he converts the extra point. And now we'll take a look at the Pontiac drive summary. Oklahoma to kick this one off. He kicks off. He's tackled at the 36-yard line. Well, the offense heading back out onto the field after that kick, hoping to turn this drive into another touchdown.
And they marched the ball right down the field in that last drive, Coach.
Oh, yeah. They took some tips from the band, marching it right up in there.
He's on the run. Hit as he throws. It's intercepted. Oh, he got tattooed on that one. So the defense just picked off their 3rd pass of the day.
These guys knew they had to make a statement today, Kirk, and I think this is their statement.
They have played their tails off today, Coach. Everybody has been flying around this field making plays.
We've got a 1st and 10. And we got some fresh legs in there at tailback. Out of bounds. Right around the 22-yard line. Well, Coach, a short pickup on that pass play.
It was, but you know what? As long as they've got those guys getting open underneath, it'll take a lot of pressure off those offensive linemen who are trying to hold their blocks.
They keep it on the ground with the tailback. Nobody's going to get him. Inside the 30. And he will score.
0 ticks left on the clock, and they pounded in before halftime. You gotta love it.
I love it all right, Coach. Big play.
And he converts the extra point. And here's the Pontiac drive summary. We've got a great game here, folks, as we reach the end of the first half. Our score here at Oklahoma Memorial, Oklahoma 21, Fresno State 17. Oklahoma got the ball to start the game, so they'll be kicking off to start the second half. He'll return it from the 1. So what should the folks at home be looking for here in the second half, fellas?
This is obviously not an easy situation, Brad. And I think the coach is going to have to tell his team to forget about the crowd and get his guys motivated so they can compete this half. Maybe, just maybe, they can get back into the game.
And I think it's very important for them to come out here and move the football right away.
Fumble, loose ball. There's an injured player, and we'll try to find out who it is. Second down, 4 yards to go. Ball on their own 34. Going with the shotgun here. Now he tries to buy some time. Tackle at the 45.
Personal foul. Face mask on the defense.
Well, the offense is helped out by that defensive penalty.
You bet they are. That's an easy way to pick up yards.
We've got a 1st and 10. Ball on the 40. They come out in a goal line set. Gets a block on the corner. Big opening. The 10. He's going to take it to the barn. Touchdown. Great play call there. They designed that play specifically for the halfback, and boy, did it pay off.
They had everything working on that play, guys. The line created a good push, the back picked the right hole, and the defense wasn't there to make the tackle. Next thing you know, you got a touchdown.
Trying to go up by 3. They'll kick the extra point. And he converts the extra point. And now we're going to take a look at the Pontiac drive summary. Fresno State lines up for the kickoff. He sends it off. He's to the 10. Across the 30. Brought down at the 34-yard line. This offense has really seemingly been unstoppable. Should be interesting to see now if the defense has changed things up as they try to stop these guys. They line up in an I. Brought down at the 42. Nice job by the running back, and that'll get him 7, maybe 8 yards. It's 2nd and 2. Ball on their own 42. I formation here. It's the sophomore that's got it. And he's tackled at the 41-yard line.
Nice throw to hit the out route against man coverage for a 1st down.
First down, 10 to go. Ball on the 41-yard line. The offense lines this one up in the shotgun. 3 wide receivers in the formation. At the 29.
Good old post route, plus zone coverage, plus this quarterback equals 1st down.
2 tight end set. They'll go with the run once again. And they got him for a loss.
I'll tell you what, for a defensive back, this kid is a sure tackler, and he showed it right there.
No question. You can tell these guys are very well coached when you see these kind of tackles.
Ace backfield. Hands it to the back. Oh, he got nailed on that one. The halfback runs for 4 yards.
Gain of 4 on the play.
3rd down, and they need to get it to the 19. I formation here. Quick throw, and he's got his receiver again. A decent pickup on the pass play.
And I'll tell you what, the defense did everything they could here. Give credit to the quarterback for putting this ball where it had to be for his receiver to catch it. Great job.
And it looks like they're going to bring some heat. Here's a draw. He dances around, but they're still able to bring him down. He carries the ball for 3, maybe 4 yards. It's second down. They'll line it up at the 12. 2 tight end set. Straight ahead on the give. There's nowhere to run, though. He might have gotten a yard at best. It's third down and 5 to go. Ball on the 11-yard line. 3 wide receivers on the field. The quarterback in the shotgun. Big play, and it's first and goal.
Oh, boy. That is a nice play on third down. The quarterback found his receiver, and they connected on a big play.
Big? That's an understatement, Kirk. This completion keeps the kick team off the field and gives them a new set of downs.
Unbelievable. This defense just continues to impress.
This just must feel like a bad dream to this offensive coordinator. Nothing has gone right today, and his quarterback is really off target.
And this defense is just one step ahead, Kirk. They're jumping routes and making plays.
First and 10. Ball on their own 20. They line up in the jumbo set. To the right and tackled immediately. The halfback picks up a yard.
Yeah, not too much on that run.
With these linebackers sitting back waiting for plays like that, it'll be very hard for this offense to pick up yards on the ground.
Now he's scrambling. He's taken off. And he's got it! And he's tackled at the 36-yard line. Beautiful touch pass by the quarterback.
And that's one of the toughest throws a quarterback has to make. He's trying to get rid of the ball while these big defensive linemen are flying at him, and he has to lob it downfield to make the play work. That is a very impressive throw.
On the ground, right side. They'll bring him down at the 31. A pickup of 5.
5-yard gain.
It's second down and 4 to go. They come out in a goal line set. And he's tackled at the 26-yard line. That's going to be a first down. The back got about 5 yards on the play.
Guys, that's his halfback's 3rd carry on the drive, and this one will move the chain.
Backup running back comes into the game now. Here's the run right. He's got nowhere to go. The defensive end came through to put him away.
Nice job of utilizing his athletic ability to get in there and then make a sure tackle.
They'll work from the shotgun. Can't find anyone open. There's a very impressive open field tackle.
The quarterback didn't see anybody open downfield, so he took it himself and picked up some decent yardage.
That's a good job of making a play, but the defense didn't let him go too far.
Throws it. It's broken up.
That was a good defensive effort.
I'll tell you, Coach, it was a well-thrown ball into the end zone, but the defender made a great play on it.
Yeah, and he kept 6 points off the board.
And it's good. That score leads us to our Pontiac drive summary. They line up to kick this one away. Kicks off. He's to the 20. He makes it out to maybe the 33-yard line. The quarterback threw an interception on their last drive. Let's see if they can be more successful here.
And they moved the ball pretty well on that last drive, but the turnover really hurt them.
We know this offense can move the ball. As long as they can avoid those types of mistakes, they should be all right.
That's incomplete. And it looks like this one's going to come down to the final quarter. Our score here in Oklahoma Memorial, Fresno State 27, Oklahoma 21.
Oklahoma 21.
Second down, 10 yards to go. They must be expecting something up the middle here. And they make the stop at the 36. The back gets 3 on the carry. It's 3rd down and 7 yards to go. Ball on the 36. They line up with 1 running back in the backfield. 3 wide. It's on the ground. They pile up on the loose ball. That was a nice stretch for the D there.
Yeah, they really cranked it up a notch on that series.
4th down. Looks like they're going to punt it away here. Booming kick. He's got the corner. Oh, man, he took him down hard. The offense goes back out onto the field after picking up a field goal on their last drive.
Yeah, there was no lack of offense on that last drive.
Yeah, they took the ball right up the field. This defense needs to find a way to slow these guys down.
Off the right side, and he finds a wall. Not much help from his blockers, and he's only able to gain a yard.
This run was disrupted by the blitz of the middle linebacker.
Yep, and the halfback couldn't slip by. Good play by the defense there.
He's scrambling. Brought down at about the 45. So the quarterback picks up about 8 on the scramble. It's 3rd down, and this offense is about 3 feet away from that 1st down marker. And it's going to be hard even to hear the snap count. This place is hopping. And the ball-hawking safety scoops it out. That's a tough break for this offense as they lose possession of the ball.
Once that ball popped free, the defense was all over. Very heads-up play there by the defense.
This halfback is hanging his head right now, but he will have an opportunity to make up for that mistake.
They'll go to work at the 47. And we got a new man in there, running back. Hands it off. They'll bring him down at the 47-yard line. 6-yard pickup.
Gain of 6 on the play.
We've got a 2nd and 5. Ball on the 47. The defense is lined up with an abundance of DBs. I count 7 on the field. He's taken down at the 45-yard line. He gains a couple of yards on a carry.
Nice stop there by the freshman. You don't expect corners to make tackles like that.
From the gun. They'll run the option. Tackle made around the 43-yard line. An incredible series for the defense, and they get them out after 3 plays.
That offense has to regroup and come up with a plan to move the ball down the field next time.
They're lining up in the 5-2. And he's hit immediately. A nice-looking play that time.
Well, the defense was blitzing here, and again, great recognition by the quarterback to find the hot receiver.
We've got a 1st and 10. Ball on the 29-yard line. 3 wideouts here. Run the middle and nothing there. The running back gets a yard, maybe less.
1-yard gain on the play.
2nd and 9 coming up here. Ball on the 28. The defense has about 7 defensive backs on the field. They'll bring him down at the 25-yard line. 3-yard gain by the running back.
3-yard gain on the play.
3rd down, and they need to get it to the 19. 1-man backfield. Complete. He's got room. And he's tackled at the 15. They call a receiver's number on the screen pass, and it results in a new set of downs.
Yo, that play caught the defense totally off guard. By the time they realized what was going on, it was too late because the big fellas in the O-line were smashing into people downfield.
And the D better get ready out there because the last thing you want to see as a coach is your secondary taking on blocks by 300-pounders.
Gain of 4 on the play. Timeout called by the defense.
Second down on the 11 going in. The defense is waiting on the pass. There in the quarters defense. Gives it off. Big play, and it's first and goal. That'll keep the sticks moving as time continues to be a factor.
Time is a factor, but I don't think they want to leave too much time on the clock for the other offense if they score.
Yeah, I think the winner of this game is going to be whoever has the ball last.
Wow, this has been just a wild game.
Unbelievable. They're just an extra point away from taking the lead in this game. And, Coach, it is setting up for a great finish.
Oh, yeah. With over a minute left on the clock, anything can happen.
The kicker on the field. He'll try to put his team up by a point. And he converts the extra point. So with just over a minute to go here in the fourth quarter, our score, Oklahoma 28, Fresno State 27. Oklahoma to kick this one off. Sends it sailing downfield. He's tackled at the 28. A fumble ended this offense's last drive. Let's see as they come out on the field what they'll do this time around.
The defense, I'm sure, will be aggressive again. They love going for the strip and attacking the football.
Runs with it, and he's got room. He goes out of bounds at the 38-yard line. He had a whole lot of room to run on that one.
When the pressure's coming from the inside and the quarterback can escape the pocket, it usually means he's going to have some room to run.
It's first and 10. Ball on the 38. There are four wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. Now he tries to buy some time. Now he's going to run, and watch out. He's pushed out of bounds at the 42.
That's 100 yards on a day for this quarterback, Kirk.
But it hasn't been enough up to this point, Coach, because they're still on the losing end of this football game.
This quarterback has been playing pretty well. You can't blame him for all the team's misfortune up to this point.
We've got a first and 10. They line this one up in the shotgun. Four wide receivers split out in the formation. He's scrambling. Look out. Incomplete after the defense got in his face and punished him as he released the football.
The offensive line is just opening the floodgates on him.
And we'd like to take this opportunity to congratulate our Russell Athletic players of the game. He scrambled. Fires deep down the left side. It's caught. Touchdown, and that's going to give them the lead.
Great play, and they should be celebrating. They did just what they had to do. Now they have the lead.
And it's also a big touchdown because it takes the kicker out of the ball game. A field goal won't cut it anymore. I like passing the ball in this situation. Get the defense spread out a little bit and zing it in there for 2 points.
They'll go for 2 in this situation. 5 DBs on the field. So the 2-point conversion is no good.
Here they try to put the ball in the air. Unfortunately, they were unable to convert.
Looks like they're ready for the kick. Here's the kick. He's to the 10. They'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. So what do you think about this situation, fellas?
Well, everything is out the window now. It's crunch time. They have less than a minute to drive the ball downfield and get the ball into the end zone.
What a great game. This one has gone down to the wire. Here we go. This is it.
He's out of bounds at the 30-yard line. They pick up 2 on the pass play.
Well, this is it right here. If they can't get a first down, then it's time to head for the buses.
He drops back. Room around the corner. They lose 3 yards there.
This is their last opportunity to stay in the game. Big stop by the defense. This game is in the books.
Three wideouts here. There's a strike complete. He's down. They'll get 6 yards. It's 4th down, and the offense is getting set to go for it. And if they don't convert here, then the game is over. They'll bring him down right around the 44-yard line.
This quarterback knew he was going to hit his receiver on the corner route for the first down the whole time. He stayed patient and allowed it to open up against zone coverage.
First down, 10 to go. 3 wide receivers on the field. The quarterback in the shotgun. He's looking to pass. Way to look it in.
That's great execution. Quarterback made a nice throw, and the receiver was able to go up and make the play.
It's 1st and 10. They line up with 1 running back in the backfield. 3 wide. And that is an absolutely huge turnover for this defense. They couldn't have picked that off at a better time.
Just a horrible decision by the quarterback trying to force that pass, especially at this point in the game. Why did he throw that pass?
Yeah, this is not the time for an interception. Now this offense has a chance to get back into the game.
1st and 10. They line up in the jumbo set. Not much room there as they hand it off straight up the middle. And the halfback carries for a pickup of 3.
Timeout called by the defense.
It's 2nd and 7. Ball on the 50. Single set backfield. He couldn't shake that tackle. They get about 5 yards from the halfback. So it's 3rd down, and they've got about 2 yards to go. They line up in a double tight set. They run it for the first, and he stops. And so that's going to do it. Our final score in this one, Fresno State 33, Oklahoma 28. So as we take a look at our Pontiac game-changing performance, Lee, what'd you think of this one?
This is why I'm up here with you guys. Coaching a game like this might give you a heart attack. Fresno State really got all they asked for and more in this contest. Great job by both teams.
Well, that does it for this presentation of NCAA Football 09. For Kirk and Lee, I'm Brad Nessler. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you next time.
Thank you for attending today's ball game. Please drive home safely.